card did it say, "Are you ready?" Like, are you sure? Of course, I'm fucking sure.
It's your chance to back out.
Too late to back out now.
Too late to back out.
Like
Chewbacca.
I didn't even realize I'm wearing a Darth Vader shirt. That's
That weren't even intentional. That was so
even
not intentional.
That was like.
I mean, I'm wearing Deadpool, but there's no theme.
James Earl Jones wasn't in Deadpool.
And neither was Michael Keaton. Oh,
yes.
he
wasn't. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to
As Dead Bird.
As
Dead Bird, man.
Dead Bird. Is that the sequel?
Sure.
We just fucking
Beetlebird.
Beetlepool. I'm just writing a to-do list on a whiteboard that we've got now.
Yeah,
I ordered from Amazon.
An official whiteboard, which I thought was a mirror.
I'm George. That's Connor. We talk about all nerdy things, pop culture, news, gossip, and other such happenings on the interwebs. Completely brand new. No one's ever done it. To-do list.
But something worldwide exclusive. Well, I found out whilst I was waiting for my colleague to set up the equipment. Goonies 2, 40 years, whilst we're on the theme of legacy sequels, Goonies 2 has got an official greenlit.
Goody glue. Oh, don't tell me this pen's running out already.
Oh, no.
One.
New whiteboard, folks, but not a new pen.
Go on, you talk about, because James Earl Jones sadly died, like, yesterday.
Oh, yeah, last night, but 3 nights ago by the time this comes out. And that was devastating.
Or in the future!
God,
that's a shit future. I don't look forward to that. That's...
I mean, Jones, but, and I don't mean to tread on the horn, but this probably won't be the last time you hear him because of the old artificial intelligence. I feel like we're going to get that bummed down our throats.
Bummed down our throats.
Yeah, bummed down our ears.
Well, the last time James Earl Jones, I'm really like sideways on. I'm not. The last time James Earl Jones properly voiced Darth Vader was 2016, wasn't it?
For Rogue One,
Rogue One.
Rogue Uno,
yes.
That depends.
Shit.
It was Rogue One. I thought it was. I saw McGann on the list, on the to-do list.
You talk about James Earl Jones and write this list, and I'll reveal to you. This is our to-do list.
Yeah, but Darth Vader, he passed away last night or 3 nights ago by the time you're recording. James Earl Jones, most importantly known as the most impactful villain in all of media, but also in general. Because I mean, I know you got. Light and darkness is the biblical Jesus and whoever the fuck he went up against in the Bible and whatever religion, you know, not that I want to touch upon that background because, I see you, Jeff, in the corner of your keyboard. Calm down. I'm neutral to everything. There is someone up there and there's someone down there and I don't want to meet them anytime soon. But that being said, I don't even know where the hell I was going with that. But yeah, Darth Vader and Mufasa. The greatest villain of the Lion King franchise, according to George.
Well, a good catch of your phone.
Well, yeah, but he's not a villain. Or at least I remember. But yeah, James Earl Jones, not that I've seen him actually act in things, but he was the voice of the most impactful villain. I mean, Dr. Strangelove I have seen as Lieutenant Lothar Zog. Have you ever seen Dr. Strangelove?
No.
Because that's
I've never seen it.
It's a movie, like in the name. It's strange, but nothing like Cumberbatch. The man.
There's your to-do list.
I don't know. Number 5 is most important.
This is in order. This is Saturday.
Yeah. All right. So we've got to do that when we leave. Or
yes.
Is that
on the way? That's before we get. That's before we get on the train on the way back. So step 1, meet Paul McGann.
Yeah.
Step 2, kiss Paul McGann. Brackets Connor.
And me.
So that means you've got to kiss him.
I've got to kiss him, right?
Get Paul McGann on the podcast.
TBA there.
Meet fans. Buy milk.
Buy Paul McGann a bottle of milk. Buy him a bottle of milk.
Just so you remember. All right, there you go. So that's our inspiration for the week. Maybe we should do this every week. I mean, Connor did say top like fan comment.
Yeah.
Shall I chip? That's a section. So the more you comment, the more we're gonna sit fucking apparently like this and at an angle.
Robotics.
But shall I read my favourite comment on last week's episode?
Please, by all means. What?
They're all from Mike, so I'll read the first
It's got
one.
nothing to do with milk. I fucking hope. Nothing to do with milk.
He didn't ask to be milked, which is
a
blessing. A blessing. He didn't ask. He didn't want to.
Yet.
Not yet. I don't know. Fucking.
That's his key. That's his safety word.
Times are tough.
That's his safety word, milk.
Why is it just show me the podcast? Oh, fucking hell, playing our own music. We're gonna get copyright strike by ourselves. Imagine.
Exorcist 2.
But yeah, James Earl Jones being passing away last night was a shock. But 93 years old.
The Sandlot. That's a movie.
Sandlot's good. I'd only watched that recently because Lara made me watch it because it was on Disney Plus.
Oh, well, cool. At least it ain't delisted.
Decent. It's a baseball film.
Baseball
Film. Is in Coming to America.
Clear and Present Danger.
Clear and Present Danger. There's another thing that James Earl Jones has done.
There's so many things he's done. Patriot Games. I mean, this is all Tom Clancy. Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October. He was Tom Clancy.
He was Tom
Clancy
in the universe. He was in Casper: A Spirited Beginning.
Is that like Casper the Friendly Ghost?
I'm guessing it's a direct-to-video sequel, malarkey, not rabbit. It's a prequel, although breaks continuity with the 1995 Universal Amblin film Casper. So what's the point of it?
Although it breaks continuity with 1995.
What's the point of it then?
What is the point?
Your favourite role, Lion King 2 as Mufasa.
Lion King 2, Mufasa Boogaloo.
The Annihilation of Fish.
He was in Fantasia as himself.
Oh, wow, yeah, he did. Sandlot 2 had a sequel.
Really?
He was a narrator for Scary Movie 4.
He was a narrator for Click as well.
Oh, wow.
Is that James Earl Jones?
Yeah.
He appeared briefly.
He was Mufasa in the 19 remake.
Yeah, I said that. He was the only one to come back, so that's why the confusion was. Because it was like, you're doing a reboot, but then you're keeping James Earl Jones.
And he was Emperor Palpatine impersonating Darth Vader briefly.
Yeah, because I am every voice that's ever been
Walker.
In your head. Is he in the Mufasa Lion King reboot prequel?
Not that going by this list.
Mufasa the Lion King.
Is that what
it's called? Yeah.
Name? Mufasa the Lion King.
Go on. Starring. He's not in it at all.
Yeah, well, not Aaron Reed.
Mads Mikkelsen.
I mean, there you go. That's the next Darth Vader for the next 20 years.
Surely he'll be.
Aaron Pierre is the new Mufasa.
Oh, he's a kid, so I don't back it.
Young Mufasa. Sorry, not the new Mufasa.
And then Simba's in it.
Who is Simba?
Donald Glover.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because Donald Glover was in the last one.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Surely he will appear in it in some capacity.
Beyonce's Nala.
Yeah, she was Nala in the thingy, and then her daughter's young Nala, which is, that's quite good. They'll have a tribute to James Earl Jones in it, though.
For sure.
He is the Lion King.
He is Mufasa. He is the definition of Mufasa. The living embodiment of Mufasa, the Lion King.
So, rest in peace. I didn't even mean to wear this Darth Vader t-shirt, but farewell to one of the greatest villain performances in all of fiction.
May he become more powerful than we could possibly imagine in wherever he's going to go. Yeah. Wherever we all go. God bless
Jedi.
God bless the Force.
God bless us, everyone. I'm just
God bless us, the Force.
God bless us.
Every single
one. So the comment from last week that I'm going to read out is from Mike.
Oh, Mike number one.
So obviously, in regards to Connor was talking about Big Finish and suggesting stories.
Yeah.
So
I actually disagree. No, sorry, not to make fun of the comment. Sorry.
Oh.
Does it say I'm a five? About reading,
does it say I'm a fighter?
No, does it say I'm a 5-star?
Oh,
does everyone agree or not?
It says I completely disagree with everything Connor said. No, I strongly second the chimes at midnight and spare parts.
Yes.
I'll add Davros.
Fine. Yeah. The series. Yes. Yeah, I rate that.
Out of Time 1 to 3.
That's David Tennant Reese and stuff. Fine. Okay. Well, I'm glad you recommended that, Michael, because the Big Finish bit is only like a 5th, a 10th, a 12th of that whole multimedia story. So I don't really know how the Big Finish lot can, unless it is a big vital part of that project. I can't comment on Time Lord Victorious. But
Enemy of my enemy.
Enemy of my enemy.
Yeah.
Is that another Time Lord Victorious, or is that?
I think this is the Time Lord Victorious stuff. Yeah.
Fine.
Genetics of the Daleks.
That sounds like a Time Lord Victorious.
You also said that it is the same PC Andy character who's in the 8th Doctor Stranded series.
Ha! I do know my stuff, and I haven't even listened to it.
I haven't even been to Big Finish.
No.
And Beyond Bannerman Road, the Sarah Jane.
Yes, the Rani Adventures. Yeah, the Rani Adventures.
Rani plus Clyde equals love making.
Sarah Jane season C? No, it's 5.
Sarah Jane series 5 part 2.
More or less. Yes.
You ever read up on those stories that they never made, like sort of what they were going to do? Because I think one of them got reworked into a Wizards versus Aliens script, which was another Russell show.
Oh, fine.
Did you ever watch Wizards versus Aliens?
No.
Not missing much because it was fabulous.
With Mr. Gambit. And we still live or not?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's not letting me set it for another thing. So we're going to Mark Strong.
Yeah, fine. We
We're
are
Mark
strong
Strong.
like Mark.
Yeah.
He's a man that don't look like he can blink.
Be strong like Mark.
He doesn't look like a man that blinks. So he would have been a great addition to the Blink Twice world. But Blink Twice, colleague at work went to see it, and without pieing her response, I kind of thought, like, yeah, fine, I'll see it. But because this is 2024, and I feel like everything's been so average, no outright shit movies, I feel. It's just everything's had a base level of okay. Like, I didn't expect this to be any benchmark movie. Like, I saw the trailer, went into it kind of going, yeah, it's going to be like a throwback to Psycho, a psychological thriller, like, you know, without fucking saying Psycho. That's the only way it comes to my mind. Psycho is the only thriller ever.
Psycho, like that movie, Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho 2 and Psycho 4, The Beginning. Is that what it's called? The
Psycho 4,
The Psychoning.
The Psychoning.
The Psychoning.
Like with Highlander, The Quickening.
Yeah, because that's a random title for the hype. Yeah, but nonetheless, Blink Twice. Oh my god, I'm never going to blink singularly ever again. Like, if only I
very good.
I'm never blinking once ever again. Yeah, Blink Twice actually was incredible. Completely hooked from start to finish, and when without sitting there trying to guess at the back of my mind, going, no, it's this, it's that, like without putting the jigsaw pieces together. Every turn I nearly pretty much got wrong. The clue, the devils are in the details. So if you're keen-eared and keen-eyed, you can always see the breadcrumbs. But it's so much fun just to not give a shit and actually just watch it and go along with the ride. And as far as a thriller goes, it's basically a daytime horror movie. It's a bunch of people partying on an island, but even that is so uncomfortable. It's people drinking champagne, listening to old club bangers, yet you're sitting at the edge of your seat waiting for something to erupt. I don't know. It took really sort of small, pleasant, exciting, typical fun settings, whilst making you feel fucking uncomfortable. Depending on how old you are, maybe constipated slightly, and on the edge of your seat, but not in a good way. It was, it took really simple things that made you shit yourself at the same time. Only an hour and 40 minutes, but that honestly, it felt longer than that.
Yeah,
which if I was to maybe discredit maybe one scene, not one scene in particular, but I won't get into it at all. But essentially, it is Channing Tatum invites a girl and a friend to basically go and live on this fantasy island. Think, for those modern viewers, Love is Blind and Love Island, but actually interesting and actually with a bit of fucking entertainment to it. This ITV and all the other fucking networks.
Wow.
Love Island, but interesting. The movie with Channing Tatum. He's definitely not a creep. Is he?
Is he?
Find out.
Is he?
One thing is, he is good looking, even with a buzz cut.
Well, he had a buzz cut because that was a wig in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I never would have known.
No.
Yeah, the hair did look a bit stuck on when he was Remy LeBeau.
LeBeau.
But no, he made a name for himself in that fucking movie.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, honestly, really, really good movie. Directed by Zoe Kravitz, his real life wife. Not that she's in it at all.
Is Zoe Kravitz his real life wife now?
Well,
he was going out with Jessie J last time I remember.
Oh no, Kravitz is his wife.
Kravitz is at it.
Kravitz is at it. Yeah.
Wow.
Get them to team up and make more fucking thrillers, because I'll be there at the edge of my seat.
She's quite young, isn't she?
I mean, she's Catwoman. That's how young she is.
9 lives, baby.
Yeah, so you got superhero and supervillain superhero couple.
35.
35.
Oh,
he's 35 and he's 44.
Wow. Cradle snatcher.
Coach Carter. Magical Mike Coach Carter. Remy LeBeau Gambit and whatever the fuck your name was in. I say how great it is. I can't remember it. Slater King. He's wonderful. Slater King. That's the character.
Off the top of your head, can you remember his name in G.I. Joe?
Not Joe, and it ain't Mr. G.I. Cobra Commander.
No, that was Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It is.
What is it?
Duke.
Conrad S. Hauser / Duke, yeah.
Because for some reason, Dwayne Johnson was Roadblock.
But then when you remembered The Rock as Roadblock, what made you think of Channing Tatum as a Duke?
No, because I just remember him being called Duke.
Oh, fair enough. Tatum equals a pedo.
Oh, I didn't want you to read that out.
Whoa.
That's just a food for thought.
I mean, it's spelled incorrectly, so I don't know what a pido is. It's fine. He can't see this. He ain't going to listen to this, ever see this.
Okay.
So,
so you liked it, though, yeah?
I fucking adored it. Like, without spoiling my list, it's one of the best movies of the year.
Is that better?
Not in that movie, no.
No?
They're not young.
No, that's why there's the question mark, because we're debating it. If there was no question mark, it'd be a fact. But this whiteboard's going to get us in a lot of trouble. We could use it to, when we do our the thing, with the thing where you do the typey.
Piano.
Yeah, when you play the piano.
We are the music man. No?
When you play the piano, I can write down your notes. No, when we do what is it called? Sporkle, whatever it is.
Sporkle?
When it's like, name every Doctor Who story, and it's like...
Oh, yeah, when we do a lot of online quizzes things, and it's like, see how fast you go in a minute. Oh, yeah, sure, that can help us out. Yeah. And
I'll leave that on there for however long.
But every time I come, I just see that.
We should just get it in the background when the camera and the internet is not shit. But at least, touch wood, it's not completely broken down yet. Have you seen Beetlejuice yet?
I did, but we shouldn't say it one more time.
There has to be a third one that says it 3 times.
Well, Mr. Burton says it took 35 years. He thinks it's unlikely, but then money talks.
Because then you take another 35 years and Michael Keaton will be...
100. Tim Burton would be 100.
I would fucking pay to see 100-year-old Michael Keaton, who is probably younger than most 70-year-olds.
No, but that's Tim Burton's quote. He said in another 35 years he'd be 100. That's slightly paraphrasing, but he said he'd be 100.
Tim Burton
in Tim Burton's words. Because he's 66 now, so 30 would be over 100.
Liar, he'd be 101.
Still over 100. 101 is over 100.
Yeah, I thought you said he'd be bang on 100. How old would Michael Keaton be?
Let's find out. Live on there.
Or Michael Douglas. Michael Keaton Douglas.
Yeah, that's right. So this might be his last credited thing as Michael Keaton, because that whole Michael Keaton Douglas.
Yeah, because his real name is Michael Douglas, but obviously because with equity, you can't have people saying, so what the fuck is Michael Douglas's name? Is it Michael Keaton? Can they just swap?
Yeah, sure.
So retroactively, Michael Douglas is no longer in Ant-Man, he's Batman.
And
Batman's now Ant-Man.
He's Hank Pym. Fucking hell. How old is Michael Keaton? He is 73 currently.
So he'll be 108.
Older than Mr. Burton.
No, that's my Beetlejuice impression. Do you ever watch Community?
I haven't.
There's a Beetlejuice joke in 3 consecutive seasons.
Community, but I've never... Oh, is there a Beetlejuice joke? Okay.
So they say it 3 times, and on the 3rd time you see they say it, Beetlejuice walks on the camera.
But not as Keaton. But it's not Keaton.
No, so it's someone dressed as Beetlejuice. So they say it in season 1, season 2, and so over 3 years of television, they stick to the joke. So that when they say it in season 3,
he's just there.
You can see in the background like Beetlejuice walks past.
Yeah,
so I like the commitment to those kind of jokes.
That's a new
Community is quite good. It was on Netflix one of the first times I got Netflix, but it's also one of them things where I didn't watch it. I've still hunkered down and done Arrested Development and things like that, like other comedies.
No.
But yeah. So there is definitely no Beetle Thrice. This could have been called Beetle Twos.
Beetle Through, yeah. Beetle Throughs, Beetle Fries, yeah. Good companion piece to the first one. If you want to talk to top tier best legacy sequels, a sequel off.
I've got it. I've got the name of the 3rd one, Karen.
Okay. But no, very good follow up. It doesn't really it does homage the original, but plot wise, you can skip the original movie and be entertained by this one.
A bit like
you will be fucking lost.
Other legacy sequels, because
you can. They are
Top Gun to enjoy Maverick.
No, definitely not. No. Top Gun Maverick potential doesn't work better on its own, but you can easily view Maverick as an action movie, whereas Top Gun is a sexy volleyball movie, and I do like that name.
Yeah, Threetlejuice.
Threetlejuice, yeah.
Copyright us. So who makes Beetlejuice? Tim Burton. Tim Burton. Just Tim Burton.
Only. I also know that because Warner Brothers Lego Dimensions Beetlejuice had a pack. He had a Keaton.
Oh my
it wasn't a level.
God.
It wasn't like oh my God, I've got such a sequel pack. It essentially was, oh look, a mini Beetlejuice pack. Oh look, there's a little world. There weren't a level in it.
Yes,
It's just
because
a
there
world.
was characters that you could just do to play as, but there was ones that come with Lego packs, level packs. Sorry, like Simpsons, Doctor Who, Adventure Time.
Yeah, there was
something else.
Adventure Time, the Goonies.
As a man who has played a lot of Lego games and aims to complete them all, I missed the train on Lego Dimensions because it was, what was it, like 35 quid for the game?
Yeah,
and then you were paying for the packs and the other because the starters were Batman,
Gandalf, and Wildstar.
Yeah, from the Lego movie.
Yeah, yes.
But then it's like with Skylanders and things like that when you got to put it on the thing, like in Disney Infinity.
Yes.
Then it just becomes really fucking expensive, and most of the technology doesn't work anymore, does it? I think Lego Dimensions is one of the few that still does because it's still playable on this generation. It's not been.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
But it's one of those ones that you can't buy digitally anymore. You'd have to buy it physically, and then have
hunt all the packs.
Because there's Lego Worlds. It's like
Lego Worlds essentially is Lego Minecraft. But I mean, will it be? Oh, that's
my name is Steve. They're lit, and someone said this, but also it's a fucking video game movie, so we don't really need to pay that much attention. But he's lit by the sun on both sides of his face, and so are they from the same sides, even though they would be in a different position, like the trajectory and the sun and the shade and things like that. But it's also a video game movie about Minecraft, so who gives a fuck? I'm glad that Jack Black is playing Steve.
But is he funny, or was he just going to be?
Because I thought Jason Momoa was going to be Steve.
Jason Momoa in a pink coat doesn't scream
with
Steve.
Hair that makes it look like he's wearing a wig. And I don't know if he is.
Of a wig, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
sus. He looks sus. Maybe he's Among Us. Maybe he's an imposter.
Maybe they're making
Among Us crossover.
Maybe they're making an Among Us movie.
That would make it better.
I'd love to see an Among Us movie.
I would adore Among Us.
Where it's like a based under siege story, like an old school Doctor Who.
Fine, yeah.
But they get picked off one by one, but it's like by each other. So it's imagine midnight.
Yes.
But there's like 30 people. So it's like the cast that are sort of in like one of the bloody Kenneth Branagh I'm Poirot I Swear films. Like one like them. So you've got a big exciting cast and one by one. Oh my god, it wasn't Jeremy Irons as he's been thrown out the airlock and his head explodes. I'd watch it.
Oh, 1,000,000%. No, I would. Yeah.
Like a whodunit, but then the audience
with the technique of Ryan Johnson.
And you could do different cuts so that then a different person's the imposter.
And it was Tim Curry.
And it depends what day you see it on or what cinema at. Yeah. They're all different endings. Oh
dear, we have cracked an Among Us movie.
Let me just write that down. This is what it's good for. It's good for ideas.
Copyright this stuff.
Copyright Among Us. We'll have to get something other than Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons have to be the wise guy that gets killed that we like. Oh no, not the wise old man.
Well, Tim Curry's back. That's news that happened last night as well.
Smashing.
He hasn't been on screen since 2010. I can't remember the fucking movie. But then he had a stroke in 2012. Then it was announced by. Again, it was just through random Instagram reels. So essentially, he's back in this. I think it's called Stream. But essentially, it's I think it's HBO Max film, so it's not a theatrical big budget affair.
I've solved this again.
But yeah, big up Tim Curry. At least we got him back. Happy for Curry. I always do like a curry anyway. Big up Tikka Masala.
So you do that, and it's also a Knives Out sequel.
1,000%. Oh, the third one Knives Out.
Wake Up, Dead Man.
Wake Up, Dead Man. Because I'm among you.
Yeah, I suspect an imposter.
Wake
Knives Out for
Wake Up, Dead Man.
In space. What's your favourite Tim Curry performance and why is it Nigel Thornberry?
Cluedo. No, I mean Cluedo. It's Clue. Fuck.
Look, Marianne, I'm a sloth. Eliza. You look smashing tonight.
No, Pennywise.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Pennywise.
But for the kids, it's Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry.
God, he was definitely. I reckon Nigel was.
It's not Ben Ravencroft from Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost.
No.
or
And he-
Speedo singer from
He was
Rugrats
also in the Garfield sequel, A Tale of Two Kitties.
He was the prince.
Yeah, he was Prince.
Or
Dog,
Lucifer.
dog, approach.
Curious George too.
So if you had to do,
He was Doctor Dolittle.
he was in the Voyages of Young Doctor Dolittle. Axel. So what is it? TBA, Long Drive Home, Rabbit. In film and TV. So would it be Matt Berry,
Yes.
Tim Curry,
Yes.
and then a third guy or woman?
To make what?
I don't know, just like if someone went to you, gun to your head, gun to your balls. It's like
What an image.
give me the 3 best voice artists or like people or actors with the best voice ever.
And Paul McGann.
No, Paul McGann's too so you need big and brash.
And loud.
Yes, so Tim Curry is Nigel Thornberry. Matt Berry is Stephen Toast. No, Matt Berry is Laszlo. And then there's another one.
Nandor. Jim Carrey.
So, do you know what? Because I did watch Sonic 2 again the other day because it's on Netflix.
Amazing.
Where are my manners? Sonic meet Knuckles. Nothing will ever get over.
Reeves.
Oh, yes, too chill. Glenn Powell.
I can't think of fucking voice actors.
What else is it?
Mark Hamill, because that's the thing. I
The
saw
Joker,
Mask of Phantasm and cinema. That was a good.
Oh, do you know what? No, do you know what?
What?
Matt Berry is Laszlo.
Yeah.
Punch the mic. Tim Curry is Nigel Thornberry, and James Earl Jones
Fine.
as the guy from the Sandlot. No, Darth Vader.
And what the fuck's his name? Because I saw that as well. Who's discount Ewan McGregor in the Clone Wars?
James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah, him. James Arnold Taylor.
Right, I'm going to wipe away the bit about Channing Tatum being a nonce. Wow. Because we could start...
How dare we say that?
These could be, like when they used to make Sherlock, there used to be clues.
Right. So James Arnold Taylor, Tim Curry,
No.
and Matt Berry are all clues to the big wide mystery.
No, like, when they'd be like,
That's his
what are you going to do, Stephen? Yeah, sound very clever. What are you going to adapt for the next season of Sherlock? Rat, Wedding and Bow. And then that was how they worked out what the stories they were adapting for Sherlock. So we'll do this. We'll start posting this on social media. So it's going to be 3 Little Juice. So without context, it's like, this is a great episode. That's what I'll do. Ready? This week. I love the silence because it really gets the people involved. What else? Yeah, because we was going into Beetlejuice because we were going to do. Do you want to do Beetlejuice and then Michael Keaton performances?
Sure. Whatever.
Go on, do that because I've not seen Beetlejuice 2.
No, no, fine. Yeah, Beetlejuice 2, Beetlejuice, but not saying it the third time. Yeah, it was very fun. It was a bit different to what I expected going in. Jenna Ortega straight up was great and excellent choice for kind of like this generation's Winona Ryder in the form of what are they called? The Deedias? The Deets. Not fucking Deedie. That's Winona's name. The Deets. And Jenna Ortega makes a great Deet in the modern generation. But I did like how she wasn't just going to be the weird, extravagant figure that we saw her in Wednesday, and she wanted to be a normal kid. And Catherine O'Hara had so much of the humour this time around. Because one thing I totally forgot about the original Beetlejuice, but Michael Keaton's barely in it until like a good 50 minutes into the runtime.
In this one?
In this one, he's in it a lot more. Still takes a bit of time for Keaton to show up. He's kind of scattered throughout a bit more, whereas in Beetlejuice 1, you literally have to watch a good 60% of the movie and then he appears. Alec Baldwin and the wife, can't think of their names off my head. Sorry, Beetlejuice OG fans. They're mentioned, but again, not a huge plot point down your throat that makes you think, oh, I've got to watch the original. Justin Theroux makes a very good, kind of dickhead boyfriend, which is a reflection of the modern society.
Is it in the film or is it in real life?
No, in the film, of course. I don't know about him in real life, but let's find that one out, shall we? What has he done? No. But, he's a very good dickhead in it. Willem Dafoe, I think, had the best role in it, which, again, I thought he was going to have a small, minor role, but He was there more for humour, but every second of Defoe ate up the scenery. Willem Dafoe might have performance of the year for me, maybe, potentially.
So we'll post that on socials now every week when we do
to
stuff
get people guessing.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, because I saw a screen
and Burn
capture.
Gorman
Burn Gorman
as Father
fucking
Damien.
Owen Harper himself.
He
the
was
once
quite,
and
he,
future.
he had a lot of stuff to do in
The
it.
once and future Owen Harper. I love when fucking Burn Gorman turns up in things. I love it.
No, you would love him in Beetlejuice too.
I will. I'll go and see it just for him.
You have to.
And I'll walk out when he leaves the screen.
You'll be satisfied with Burn Gorman.
Oh, I love Burn Gorman because oh god, I remember, man, so much Burn Gorman.
No, it was very, very cool.
Bloody Pacific Rim, when he was that really bad guy in Game of Thrones, and Jon Snow stabbed him through the back of the head.
Yes.
When he was that guy that in The Dark Knight Rises that Catwoman gives the thing to, and then he gets arrested.
Yes.
Oh, some of the great Burn Gorman roles of modern cinema.
Johnny English Reborn.
What?
Yeah, Agent Slater.
Agent Slater.
Agent Slater.
But then that is in a movie with what's his face?
Rowan
What's his
Atkinson.
face? No, Dominic West. Dominic
Cooper.
Dominic G. Martin. We wish. Miss you, Dom. We'll have to do the round table thing. I need to write that down. So many things. The Bible's not big enough.
Hungerbirds as well. He was in Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes.
The Hungerbirds.
The Hungerbirds.
Hello, welcome to the Hungerbirds. Well, I'm your host, Burn Gorman. So anyway, sorry, Burn. God, I love Burn Gorman.
No,
sorry, talk about Beetlejuice.
He had a lot to
I'm
do
interrupting you. Sorry, my boy.
Don't be sorry. He was fucking great in it. I thought he was going to be a very small blink. Like, he's definitely not the one to die. And oh my god, he's survived till the end. He had a lot to do in it. So no, big up Burn Gorman. But Willem Dafoe, short and sweet, humorous character, amazingly written, well performed. Willem Dafoe for me was the standout. When he was in it, it was enough. And he weren't like, oh, you're trying to steal Keaton spotlight.
You're trying to steal Michael Keaton.
No, you are the next Beetlejuice. No, Dafoe as Wolf Jackson.
Wolf Jackson.
The ghost detective who in life was a B-movie action star.
Oh, an undead B-movie.
An undead movie star who fancies a
stung.
What?
He said B-movie, so I said, I bet that stung.
Remember, keep it real.
Oh, the internet keeps dropping out.
Just keep it real.
Just, sometimes we're Mark Strong, sometimes we're Mark Gone.
Danny DeVito made a very amusing cameo.
I love that Danny DeVito is just a Tim Burton.
Yeah, he's just a Tim Burton.
He's just Tim Burton.
But he cameoed as Tim Burton.
I've got no more space.
Yeah. Yep, he was Tim Burton in the movie briefly. Yeah. Santiago, is that the one from Evil Dead? No. Oh wait, no. Oh, I mean, shout out to Mike. Captain Chris Rios from Star Trek Picard was in it. I mean, not that I knew. As Richard. I mean, Mike's probably already seen Beetlejuice, so he probably knew this before me. But Monica Bellucci is the villain, and she was terrifying. She was petrifying. But again, reminds me of the Deets, because she looks a lot like Winona Ryder, and not quite Catherine O'Hara, but she looks a lot like them. So she sort of fit in the family. Okay.
So Nick took a image that James had posted, that one, and then put them that they was getting on the Ocean Gate submarine that exploded.
Jesus.
Because they're in the UK. They're doing some live shows in the UK.
What are they doing? They're live?
They're doing some live shows.
Why haven't we got tickets? Are they not on tickets? Or...
Are they not on tickets?
Are they not
the tickets aren't on tickets.
No. Oh, all right.
Lucky us. No, I missed them completely. Because by the time I saw them, it was like, oh, and it's just Birmingham, and fuck, who wants to go to Birmingham? Not even people that live in Birmingham. No offense, Birmingham, but your Brummies,
London
Birminghamites.
Festival sold out. Yeah, Saturday the 14th of September. Well, that's 9:30 p.m. Join James Clements. Well, you picked the wrong fucking day, guys, because we're doing something else on the 14th of September. But that's typical. Ugh. Okay. Well, whenever you're on tour next time, let us know, Mr. Sunday. Even if it's on a Monday, let us know, please. But yeah, Beetlejuice, great. Go and see it. Big up Legacy sequels. It's a very good piece to Beetlejuice 1. It doesn't necessarily retroactively make 1 better or this one stand out anymore. Yeah, without trying to compare the whole legacy. And I guess on paper 4, even though it ain't quite. I don't know what to firm this like with the official gap for it to be a legacy sequel, because 1999 2010 is quite a long gap. So Toy Story 3 is a sequel to that legacy originally. Toy Story 4 was 9 years later, but I don't know that you would deem that a legacy sequel as such. But some people might. Incredibles 2 to Incredibles 1, that's another good legacy sequel. But no, Beetlejuice 2, go and see it. It's fun. It's not what the first movie is, which is good. It doesn't tend to copy it. It very much is its own thing. And it may be the last, but I think with money and results and box office records and the highest grossing box office opening for a Tim Burton movie, whether he wants to do another one or not, I think the old WB will make more of this anyway, even if it's a series, even if it's whatever. I think this won't be the last of Beetlejuice. So you will get to say his name a third time. Whether people want it or not, we'll find out. But I think money talks, and the reception so far has been overwhelmingly positive. So if you got better screens to watch us on, to listen to us, but no, Beetlejuice was fun, a load of fun. Maybe not as good as Blink Twice.
So maybe if you had to say, like, an arbitrary rating, like we normally do,
a solid 8.
8 Tim Burtons out of 16 Michael
6
Keatons.
Michael Keatons.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I like it. This drink, I like it. Another, which kind of made us want to think, what's your favourite Michael Keaton performance?
If not Beetlejuice, then I don't know, because I'd watched it years ago, but I hadn't seen Beetlejuice in fuck knows a long time. It felt like I watched it for the first time. It might have even been the first time I watched it properly. But Beetlejuice's real, I guess, performance, considering Keaton isn't in Beetlejuice for a good 60% of the movie, when he is on it, he's on fire. He's ridiculous and it's incredible, and so full of energy, which makes his Bruce Wayne look dull by comparison.
Yes.
Even though it's done by the same geezer, same team.
Geezer.
A year later.
Yes.
By release.
Wait, so you're not a Batman Returns guy?
I am a Returns guy.
You're a Returns guy. But then Returns is a film that happens to have Batman in it.
Yeah.
Because not Michael Keaton, because Tim Burton, who's younger than Michael Keaton, prefers the villains. Because it's Penguin, Catwoman, it's their movie.
Yeah.
I like his Bruce Wayne, like I really do, because it's instead of he's an eccentric playboy, like,
who's got a tough, dark, gritty side.
He's got tarts. Jason Statham as Batman.
Why hasn't that?
You'd fucking watch it, wouldn't you?
Why hasn't that happened?
I can't do this anymore, Alfred.
I can't do this anymore, Al.
And Alfred can be played by Mark Strong, so then no one really knows who's who from like a distance. Because then they're both like the same height, same build.
They're both rips.
What do you mean you can't do this anymore, Master Bruce? There you go. It writes itself.
Can't do this anymore, Al. Then who's the Joker? Who's another cop?
Who's the Joker?
Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones.
The Joker.
Do you want to know how I got these scars? I'm the Joker, bitch.
Why so serious, bitch?
Oh, British Batman. And then you could get Christian Bale to come in and shout at the sound guy. Oh no, that was Terminator.
That's Terminator. Yeah.
No, I like the fact that it's just like, this guy's so much of a weirdo. He couldn't possibly be Batman.
Yeah.
Whereas the others are like, no, they're too eccentric and busy shagging birds.
And they're too built.
Yeah.
Muscularly and
Yeah, they're too they're too selfish. Basically, Christian Bale's like, pardon me.
That's what he does.
Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne it's basically he's too selfish to be Batman. Yeah, but then he's too selfish as Batman, so it kind of really doesn't fucking work. Like, it's just selfish. He's just a prick.
He's just a prick. Yeah, Keaton, you wouldn't look at him and think, he's sus.
Yeah, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
But you wouldn't look at him and think, let's get nuts. You'd think, he's a normal, sensible man.
So we're just going to we're not going to rank them. We're just going to say good Michael Keaton films, bad Michael Keaton films. Or like, basically, it's our top ones.
Keaton recommendations,
yeah.
I suppose.
Where would we put Jack Frost?
I'm near the bottom.
It's a fucking creepy movie, man. The kid's dad becomes a snowman.
Jack Frost.
Like, have you rewatched it recently?
No.
It is
Look,
fucking...
it's September. I'm not watching Christmas fucking shit yet.
Just in general in your life, it's fucking like, it's terrifying. Why as kids did we watch Jack Frost?
I mean, I didn't.
It's like Michael Keaton becomes a snowman and then he realizes that he's back as a kid, but it's because he's dead. It's because his dad died and then become a snow. That was him being a snowman, being able to talk to his son before he passed on to the Jesus.
What? Is this Disney movie?
I don't know. I think it's Buena Vista, so I don't know. They bought Disney
no.
bought them, or Disney owned them, or Disney are them.
It's Warner Brothers. So distributed by Warner. But what? I mean, this sounds like the kind of fucked up Christmas movie I kind of want to watch. This is a lot about my dark humor.
Yeah,
maybe I am Batman.
Maybe you are. Maybe you want to get nuts.
I feel like I'm getting.
Can I put to you one of my favorite films of all time?
Well, why would you want to talk about one film where you could talk about multiplicity?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
No, I have no idea. It's just a name that I like. Multiplicity, 1996, American science fiction. Yeah. And Andy McDowell is the Mrs. Bird in it, probably. I think it is it says it's a science fiction comedy, but it's probably a rom-com science fiction, let's be honest. It's about them getting together. And Anne Cusack, not John Cusack. Glenn Shaddix. Why does that name ring a bell? Judy Bowen, Brian Doyle Murray. No, Multiplicity. Sounds like fun. It's got good reviews. Maybe check that one out in the future. Maybe I can edit this. Maybe we can actually give thoughts on Multiplicity. But I had to joke on, George's. Why talk about one performance? No, multiple. Bitch.
No, it's very good.
Anyway, Jackie Brown, the most underrated Tarantino movie that's forgotten about. Jackie Brown.
Yes.
Detective or agent, ATF agent. I don't know what the fuck ATF stands for. Agent Ray Nicolette. Basically, he was the CIA equivalent of tomfoolery.
Yeah.
No, he was basically just in I think third Tarantino movie. Of course, overshadowed by Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill. Basically, Jackie Brown is the movie that's sandwiched in between two of his best works, arguably. So many people forget about Jackie Brown, but essentially Keaton is kind of like I remember the dirty cop, not quite straight dirty, but he ain't quite the leading man either. But he's essentially just there on the run, there for a guy and having a good time, and there for the cash.
Two brothers,
one bag, one Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton, Robert De Niro, Robert Forrester, Bridget Fonda, Samuel L. Jackson, a young Samuel L. Jackson, Pam Grier, Chris Tucker. I mean, not to say Michael Keaton gets buried in these names, but a lot going on in this movie. But Keaton isn't the main force in it, but it's still one that I thought was worth a mention anyway. Good old Jackie Brown. Have you seen? Because you might have seen a lot more. What about Herbie Fully Loaded?
Herbie Fully Loaded. Oh my God, Lindsay Lohan, Disney, fucking 2000 and whatever 6, whatever it was. Let's have a sequel.
Yeah. /
sort of reintroduce like the Herbie. Like, have you ever watched the Herbie films? That sentient car is a prick. Like, honestly, honestly. But no, like, he could cause serious accident. But honestly, wow. Like, Michael Keaton was just like, oh, it's the dad guy from those films. But then it's like, no, that guy's fucking Batman. So that's one of the first things I saw Michael Keaton in.
Wow, a talking cut.
It's like Jack Frost and Herbie Fully Loaded was like my first exposure to Michael Keaton.
So that's a good exposure to his not his real life psyche. We're not going to add too much.
What, a snowman and a race car driver?
Yeah, but
race car snowman. Oh, do you know what? We need to like splice films together. Race
car snowman.
Race car.
Okay, reading this, I didn't know. So, appealing to different audiences, Studio Ghibli, highly recommended sort of Japanese anime company. I'm going to butcher the name, but Porco Rosso or Porco Rosso. I mean, that's a shout out to my friend Mark. Again, he fucking loves Studio Ghibli and all their catalogue. But I didn't know he was Porco Rosso. I'm fucking butchering the name. But Porco Rosso, Italian for red pig. He played a red pig.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Michael, that's not a shout out at you. I promise. But whatever Porco Rosso or Porco Rosso, however you meant to say it, I apologise to the Japanese listeners. Can't even talk. somewhere around the
Are you
world, if
okay?
they are listening. I don't know. I've had a stroke. But Studio Ghibli, that's a good one. I didn't know he was the main role in a Studio Ghibli movie back in 2005. Same year as Herbie, I'm a Talking Car, Fully Loaded. But no, maybe give Paul Caruso, if I butchered it, a watch.
Yes.
Chick Hicks in Cars.
He was Chick Hicks in Cars. Couldn't do it in Cars 3 because it clashed with Spider-Man No Way Home. No, not No Way Home. Homecoming. Because that was 2017.
He was, I mean, I know, The Merry Gentleman. He directed The Merry Gentleman.
Can I tell you one of my favourite films?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Mm.
It's The Founders, where Michael Keaton plays Raymond Kroc.
I was kind of going in order, but Ray Kroc, aka one of the McDonald's founders.
Well, the man that stole McDonald's from the McDonald's brothers.
Yes, the one that basically said, "Ha, I'll take your idea and make it all mine." Yeah,
basically, yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of a prick. No, but that's the world of business. But yeah, The Founder, that's a really underrated movie that you introduced me to.
I love that film so fucking much.
Yeah. Good performance. And it's fucking McDonald's. I mean, who not? Not to say that there's other fast food companies available.
It's so interesting because I love a biopic.
Yeah.
I think his performance, because it's Michael Keaton's charisma. I think it's one of the best performances because it's Michael Keaton's charisma, because you're naturally drawn to Michael Keaton.
Of course.
But the guy who's playing is a massive, this guy's playing an arsehole. He's the villain. It's him stealing McDonald's
thunder
from the McDonald's brothers.
Yeah.
But then making it into the mega franchise it is.
Mm.
And you see some of the mannerisms and affects and stuff he's got in his voice and things like that. When you see the clips of real Ray Kroc at the end, it's like, oh no, he went for this. Obviously, biopics are as historically accurate as they can sometimes be, but also stuff has to be dramatized because life isn't structured like a movie. So things need to be put in and taken out and switched around so that make it flow for a narrative. So I'm not saying it's 100% true. I'm not saying it's 100% untrue, but from what it gave me an interest in that is this is fucking great. Plus Nick Offerman's in that. He's amazing as Dick McDonald.
Richard Dick McDonald, yeah.
Such a good one. Honestly, when I discovered it, and now every time it comes up on streaming, if I catch it, I will watch it because I fucking love it. It's one of those films that doesn't have a 4K release because it come out on Blu. It was 2016, so I think it was before stuff started coming out on 4K.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's been retroactively put on 4K, but I need. It's one of those films I need to own.
We need to petition.
It's in my top 10 or top 5. Definitely top 10, possibly top 5 films of all time. Yeah. Back to the Future, big.
Oh, I thought you meant of 4K releases, but
films I've ever seen. I'd say it's 4 or 5. Love it, honestly, love it. One that I wish I'd watched sooner as well, but I need to seek out again. Is what's the one with Mark Ruffalo? Newsroom. 2014.
2014. Need for Speed. Birdman.
Spotlight. No, mate, Spotlight. It must be Spotlight.
With Mark
yes.
Wahlberg.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Spotlight. Yes. Shame year, The Big Short. The other business biopic that isn't Wolf of Wall Street, but they were kind of out at the same time. Big Short and Spotlight, I get confused with myself. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Spotlight, I need to watch as well. Mark Ruffalo, Michael Keaton, Rachel McAdams, Liev Schreiber, Ray Donovan Schreiber, Sabretooth, Stanley Tucci. Yeah, good names in Spotlight. Gosling is in the other one. He's in The Big Short.
Gosling's in Big Short, I think, yeah.
But yeah, Spotlight.
I love Spotlight's a good film.
I care about the original movie a lot. Not that it's got anything to do with Keaton until 2014. Did you ever watch the RoboCop remake?
Oh my god, that was a pile of shit, wasn't it? Because that was Joel Kinnaman.
It was Joel Kinnaman
as RoboCop.
Mr. Robo.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it.
Gary Oldman.
Michael Keaton is one of the scientists that helped design it or something because he's in the trailer. He's in the trailer, and then he's not in the film that much.
He is the CEO of Omnicorp, but yeah, he's too busy.
CEO.
Yeah, he's too busy.
Why is he in a white coat? Or am I thinking of Samuel L. Jackson in a white coat? Fuck knows.
No idea. I don't have an image.
God, because even in shit films, Michael Keaton's great.
No. Oh, he's great in a shit film.
Whatever the film is, he just fucking delivers.
Yeah. No, I just thought RoboCop. I got a buzz, but then I remember. Well, I don't remember the remake because I didn't see it. But it's frowned upon, so it's like. But like you say, if he's good in it, it's still noteworthy, but perhaps not for good reasons. Another movie that, again, same year, don't know if it's particularly good or not. I think I have seen it, but I don't particularly remember it either way. I mean, former Breaking Bad co-star Aaron Paul in a racing movie, but based on an IP video game franchise. Do you know what franchise I'm referring to?
No.
That isn't Gran Turismo. Back in 2014.
Need for Speed?
Yes.
He was in Need for Speed with
He was in
Aaron
Need for
Paul.
Speed,
He was in the
yeah.
Aaron Paul Need for Speed film.
Yep.
Why the fuck don't I remember that?
And Rami Malek.
Rami Malek was in that film?
Apparently, yeah. Aaron Paul, Dominic Cooper, Imogen Poots, Raymond Rodriguez, Rami Malek, and Michael Keaton. I mean, again, good or not, you guys can decide in comments. Again, it's not going to be as good as the game, let's be honest. But I mean, no other racing game is as good as Forza Horizon. But after watching Gran Turismo last year, maybe I should actually dig out the PlayStation. Maybe I should give Gran Turismo a well. I don't know. But it ain't no Forza. It ain't no Forza. But Need for Speed, yeah, it happened. I remember watching it on a dodgy stick, and that's it. Back in 2014-15 time, but I don't remember the movie, so that's how impactful it was. But big up, Michael. You're still a thing. But one thing that did happen in 2014 that led me to believe was his career resurgence before the days of Spider-Man, before the homecoming that he got. He was not just Batman. He wasn't just... Well, I don't know where I was going with that. He has been the Batman, but then he turned into the Birdman. He became
Oh, yeah,
the Birdman.
I love Birdman. Birdman's a great film.
He became Birdman.
That's one of them films where I was like, oh no, I'm like, it's a film that I probably wouldn't have watched like
movie.
fucking years ago. Like, but seeing it was like, no, this film spoke to the film guy within me.
So, exactly, yeah.
It's got.
It's
you
the
know
same
what?
time
we might get done for copyright.
It was the right time I watched it. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the trailer
For what? For
for
Birdman?
Birdman?
No.
It's one of my favorite trailers.
I think I found it through you, to be honest.
I think it's one of my favorite trailers I have ever witnessed.
In my life.
Birdman.
This is a movie I think I want on 4K
Sure.
if it already hasn't got a 4K release.
I've got it on Blu-ray. Birdman trailer. I've just got to look to see if it's the
Yeah, that shot's the ending, I think.
No. Caca! No, so
I'm a Batman.
Birdman trailer. Right, sorry, you keep talking about Michael Keaton. I've got a Trump because it's got a fucking.
No, Birdman.
Found it.
Birdman. The Birdman.
So this is my favorite trailer. I mean, we might get done for this, but it's a trailer because we're reviewing it.
Yeah.
It's got a fucking toned down version of "Crazy" by Niles Barkley.
Mm. This movie does make you want to lose your mind.
It's such a gorgeous looking movie as well.
It is. It's yeah.
And it,
HDR would make it so.
and it gives such a fucking like look into like the style of the film. And I like how meta it is about his career at that point.
Exactly. Very poignant. Yeah.
I fucking love it. I'm gonna watch Birdman tonight.
I want that director to make another film. I don't think he made anything since The Revenant.
Really?
Don't believe so.
So it's some of the most like, even though it's a lot of it's one take stuff and the camera tricks are great, there are some beautiful fucking shots in that film. Because it's hard to then get the like the stage shot sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
of
like
course. Yeah.
Because when you're like following him and that.
I kind of want to watch it tonight after watching that.
Hulk versus Vulture.
Wow. Maybe not their last battle in this multiverse of cinematic movies that we're in. Emma Stone, yeah. Naomi Watts. That's fucking
So well
Whiplash
edited.
vibes.
Yeah, I love that.
The drums. But yeah, no, Michael Keaton. I watched it at the right time. I think you basically told me to watch it, and I didn't regret it. Yeah, incredible. Love Birdman, and was kind of like like you said earlier, like a good mental look at his career at that point anyway. But I feel like since Birdman, he was obviously then on the up, because then he had Spotlight the year after, which you mentioned. And then he became the founder of McDonald's, which again, another movie I found through you. But then we all knew him from 2017. He became the Batman. He became the Birdman. But he didn't become the He didn't become he didn't become the Spider-Man, but he became the Vulture Man.
Yeah.
He became the Vulture. And he was a villain for the first time I had seen him in anything. And he was fucking terrifying. Because he wasn't, like you mentioned, Bruce Wayne. He isn't like, you don't look at him in the crowd and go, he's definitely sus. It's definitely going to be him. But he's just your dad looking out for your daughter.
He is one of the best MCU villains, I think.
Straight up.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking amazing.
And Spum, if it's canon or not.
That's a good point.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sure. Something to do with Spider-Man, I think.
Something to do. Yes, is that universe something to do with Spider-Man? I think
this film's something to do with Spider-Man, I think.
I don't know. It's the homecoming of someone, but yeah.
But, it's, you know what does me? It's the bit in the car.
It is a car scene
when he's slowly working it together, and as it clicks, the light and like the fluorescent like glow from the traffic light, it goes green because he's got it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then it's just this sort of little smirk, and it's just like, all right.
It's the shot in the mirror.
It's the fact that it's like, you saved my daughter. I'm thankful for that. So I give you one chance.
Yeah.
Don't follow me, or I will kill you. And it's at the end. It's just, it's a grown man fighting a child.
I know,
but the child still elects to save him.
Yeah, because morals,
and and he repays that with, he doesn't tell anyone that he knows who Spider-Man is. Well, as far as we know, because we haven't seen Scorpion in a hot minute, and we probably
and Craven.
Well, not yet. Well, Craven's
in Craven. That's soon.
Is he in Craven?
Oh. I think it's something to do with Aaron Taylor Johnson. I think.
Oh, that's fucking wicked. I would love if Michael Keaton was the reluctant Nick Fury
of the Spum.
Spum Nick Fury.
Madam.
Jesus Christ! What was you on? American Sniper? No, Assassin.
Yeah. One of those American movies.
One of those. It's a movie about America, I think.
Pie, Assassin, Sniper, Warrior. American Warrior, is that a movie? American Werewolf in London.
Something to do with Michael Keaton, I think.
Yeah, unofficially part of the American universe.
Oh, I can't fucking use that. My eyes are closed and you look like you're snorting your fingers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, Jesus, hang on.
It's something to do with Spider-Man, I think. Yeah.
There you go. That's me thinking about Michael Keaton. That's my look. Anyway, America. I don't think I've seen American Assassin.
No, but I've heard good things about it. It's Dylan's movie and Michael Keaton. I think he's the baddie in it again. 2017.
He does make a good baddie.
He does make a modern good baddie, yeah.
A modern good baddie. A modern bad goodie.
Yeah, Dumbo I've not seen. What's Worth?
What is Worth? What's Worth got to do?
What's
got to do with it?
No idea what Worth is. The protege? Maggie Q, Michael Keaton, Samuel L. Jackson. I recognise the poster, but I've not seen it. It's an assassin movie again. Okay. And then Morbius, the greatest movie of the Spum. And then
Morbius is the greatest movie of the Spum. I don't know. It's
No
Matt
doubt
Smith.
about it.
I'm gonna have sex. Matt Smith with the sex.
Have sex.
Have sex. It's me. Have sex. Is that it? Is Michael Keaton done? Is he never going to be in a film again?
Oh, I thought we were just chatting to ourselves. I was like,
no, I put it back on.
I didn't see it. It was so smooth. I didn't even see it.
So smooth.
I thought we were just genuinely just talking.
Like Michael Keaton's face.
Not the face that you were thinking of.
Oh.
With those cheeks. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Keep it PG. Yeah. But yeah. Dishonourable, The Flash. It happened. He's not the Flash man.
Oh, I forgot the Flash. It's
Yeah.
probably for the best that I forgot that, right?
The Flash man. Let's get nuts. Because the whole movie's
He
nuts.
says that again, doesn't he?
And surrounded by nuts.
I've still not seen the Flash.
Wait, you've not seen The Flash?
I know what happens in it because
Sure.
you've told me,
Yeah.
and I've seen I've seen some clips, but
but knowing you and TikTok, you give in, you succumb.
I give in. I come. Where am I coming?
You give up. You don't have willpower. You just eventually will watch it.
No, like I have not.
You've not actually.
I've not actually gone and seen the movie from start to
You haven't
finish.
actually seen the CGI babies.
I started watching a clip of that and it upset me too much, so I turned it off.
Yeah.
I've seen bits
I'm
and pieces, and from what you've said, just because it's like, oh, this is terrible. So it was like,
it sounds terrible, but you might think it's okay. No, I don't know.
I might think it's okay.
No, George the critic won't like it. No, George with the hat and the thinking cap.
I will have to buy it at some point because we'll have to do that thing with Mike
it's
where we
worth
do DCEU.
Whether it's a good watch, a shit watch, you fucking want to drink alcohol and watch it, that's up to you.
Alcohol watch.
Yeah, that's for you. But I enjoyed what we had. It is nowhere and no way home type appeal that James Gunn was trying to hype it up as, and yeah, I see why we had to release it. Big up our universe, but yeah, Michael Keaton was in it. He was good in it. So yeah, The Flash, it happened a year ago, and then we're at Beetlejuice. So yeah, that is the Keaton-thon.
The Keaton-a-thon.
More or less.
The
But
Keaton-verse.
some of these performances I've not quite seen myself, but I know of the man, the legend that is Keaton. But you know, Batman, Birdman, Jackie Brown, Frosty Jack, Porco Rosso, Fully Loaded, I'm a Herbie car, Ken from Toy Story 3.
Oh yeah.
You know, Ken before Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, the original
OG,
Ken.
Yeah, OG Ken, yeah.
The original you might Ken.
The original you might Ken. And Dumbo, but live action, he was the elephant. Yeah, that's
He was
Keaton.
the elephant.
He was Dumbo.
No, he was one of the people, wasn't he?
No, he was the elephant. That's the twist.
No, he was
He was the elephant.
he was one of the circus guys because it was him, Colin Farrell, and some kids, and Danny DeVito.
Until the kids did a spell and turned him into the elephant.
Who was? Oh, because I've not actually I feel like have I
You're
watched
a Disney
Dumbo?
guy. I thought you would have watched it.
I feel like I've watched Dumbo. Have I watched Dumbo? I don't remember. Do you know what? I've been doing this so long.
Colin Farrell, Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Ava Green, and Alan Arkin. And you don't tell me none of them do a ritual spell to make Michael Keaton into Dumbo.
A ritual spell.
To make them into Dumbo. Like Agatha Harkness style. Catherine Hahn. Before the days of Miss Agatha all along. None of them make him into Dumbo. Because that doesn't sound like my type of movie. I'm glad that didn't happen. Ha
ha ha ha.
But that's that. Wait, Dumbo was Tim Burton.
Yeah, Dumbo was Tim Burton. It was a Tim Burton joint.
Wow, I did. Yeah, no, I need to do a Tim Burton-a-thon anyway because, like, yeah, this has been a Michael Keaton shout, but there's so many Tim Burtons I've not done, which, you know, I should have. But there's so many people I know do the whole, ooh, but these movies are too weird, but that's what makes them cool and definitely unique. And Beetlejuice gladly continues that trend. So if you don't like Tim Burton because he's too weird, then it won't be for you. But big up the weird.
Big up
Tim.
Michael Keaton.
Big up Tim.
Well, because there's like the McConaissance, like the Matthew McConaughey Renaissance.
Nice.
There's
Nice.
there's the Brosnaissance, the Pierce Brosnan Renaissance and revisionism of James Bond films.
There's a Keaton-assance.
We'll call it the
Birdman
Michael Keaton-assance.
Keaton-assance.
No, it's not catchy enough. We need a name like McDonald's. We need
The Founder-sance.
the Michael Douglas-assance.
Douglas-sance.
The Keaton-assance.
Keaton-assance, okay.
Get your Keaton-assance on. What is your favourite Michael Keaton film? Have you seen Beetlejuice? Will you see Threetlejuice? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share if you've not done so already. Connor, where can the good people find us?
You lots know social media better than me. You probably find us on Fortnite at one point. There'll be skins of us.
Fuck no! Oh, imagine.
Fortnite.
I am.
Because everyone tends to be on Fortnite. If it ain't in the game, it'll be in Fortnite Music Festival, Guitar Hero.
Or we will just
mode.
be a 2-week period.
Battle Pass exclusive. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You lot do it better than me and us. You know where to be. MSN, MySpace, WhatsApp, maybe BBM if there's still a live dark web network of BlackBerry Messenger people out there. Maybe you can find us on there somewhere. Do your thing.
You done the email? Or?
Nerdbiblecontact@gmail.com.
Do your thing. Mr. Sunday Movies at hotmail.net.au. I don't know. Tell them to get in touch with us.
You seem really sad. Like you're
Nicholas Briggs
like
at
being dragged by
gmail.com.
Beetlejuice himself.
Big Finish Productions at Hotmail.
By this time by the time you listen to it, we'll be about to see Paul McGann
I know, we would have
on the Saturday evening.
Yes.
So next week we'll talk about Paul McGann.
1,000%.
Just his
Paul
life.
McGann.
We'll go through his Wikipedia article.
Yeah, we'll go through Paul McGann. Yeah, we'll talk about more than just Big Finish, but
Yeah, but that's the thing we look forward to. Will we see some of you there? Are you coming to Doctor Who: The Stuff of Legend?
Or are you busy meeting Mr. Sunday Movies?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're busy at that fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a fucking Saturday, you idiots.
Yeah, they're going out on Saturday, bastards. Anyway, see you guys next week.
Destin Daniel Cretton, Spider-Man 4. We'll end it on that.
Spider-Man.